There is expectancy in the air here at Norwich, and as we come into the last 5 or 6 games of the current season, we can still retain the title and we can still get to the final of the Champions League. Today we are about to find out if one or both of those dreams can become a reality. Let's go and kick some balls. Hello and welcome back to Norwich, part 47, season 6 in the Ferguson save set in the future. And this is why we go through all this suffering. It's days like this, days full of hope, where today we still have a chance of winning the Premier League and retaining the Premier League. And we could also make it to the final of the Champions League. Today is a very big episode here at Norwich. And we will be playing 2 games today. We will be at home to Nice in the semi-final second leg of the Champions League. And then we have the biggest game of all. We will be at home to Arsenal in the Premier League. And victory against Arsenal will pretty much guarantee that we retain the title. Winning both of these competitions will be worth a massive 225 points in the save, and if we can do that, we will get past 500 points overall. But as usual, before we go into what's been happening both on and off the pitch, if you are brand new to the channel and you like FM content and you love to see people suffer playing this game, then you are definitely in the right place. So why not subscribe, like, watch, comment, do all that good stuff and help us to grow and help us to support the British Heart Foundation. But there was the matter of the first leg away at Nice in the semi-final of the Champions League. And this is what happened. And so a late goal again, and we have seen this many times. A late goal by Nice has kept them in the competition. 3-1 would have been a better result than 3-2. But we are at home now in the second leg, and we have every chance. This is possibly the best chance we have had in many, many seasons to complete a unique double of retaining the Premier League title and winning the Champions League. So let's go and have a look at what has happened on the pitch since you were last with us. And when you were last with us, you saw us achieve that 1-1 away draw at Atletico Madrid. We were not the better side, but we managed to hold on, and we managed then to get ourselves into the semi-finals of the Champions League. We followed that up with a very comprehensive 3-1 away victory at Wolves, and that was followed then with that 3-2 victory in the Champions League semi-final first leg that you just saw. And then finally we played Manchester City in the Premier League, and we came away from the Etihad with a 2-2 draw. And that means that in the Premier League, we are still top. We are 5 points clear at the top. Every team has 3 games to go, and I don't think it's really possible for Manchester City to be in the equation. Chelsea, on the other hand, can get a total of 86 points, and so therefore we need 4 points because of our vastly superior goal difference. We just need 4 points out of our remaining 9 points in order to be crowned champions again. And in the Champions League, as you remember, we finished second overall in the group table. It was a tremendous achievement, and actually Nice finished in 5th place, which is quite a surprise. And then in the round of 16, we beat Celtic, and in the quarter-finals, we have just beaten Atletico Madrid. In the semi-finals, we have just learned that Chelsea have beaten Bayern Munich yesterday on penalties in their semi-finals. So the winner today, Nice or Norwich, will play Chelsea in the final. It is a very, very big episode today. There's a lot to go through. There's a lot of tension piling up here at the moment. I am desperate to get this episode out of the way now. Come on, Norwich, we can do this. We've got this. Let's go and kick some balls. And so the team for today in the semi-final second leg of the Champions League against Nice is Götze in goal with Kamara, Reguan, Rahim and Plantia at the back, Ibaren, Flores and Zaprapoulis in midfield, with Puk, Neil and Wilden up front. It is our first choice team. It's a team I'm trusting. I haven't rotated, and I've just decided to trust these players to get us to the final. Many of them have been here for the last 2 or 3 years, and we are doing well, boys, and we should be winning this game. And I've got a lot of faith in you to get out there and get us in to the Champions League final. Let's go kick some balls. Let's go win the semi-final. And it has been a fairly quiet start. We've had the bulk of the possession and we've had the only shot on the goal so far in proceedings. But here come Nice. A goal for Nice will turn this tie on its head, I'm pretty sure. And nothing is set in stone in FM. But here's Flores looking for Wilden. Wilden finds Puk. Puk driving forward to the edge of the penalty area and tries a shot which flies over the crossbar, and it remains Norwich 0, Nice 0. I'm still playing with the low block. I'm trusting this low block that has got us to this point so far. It's been a season of rotating and changing here at Norwich, but now is a time to just solidify. Nice are a little bit threatening at the moment. They've come very much back into the game, and we need to get our act together, and I think I need to demand more from the team. But here is Puk on the charge. He finds Wilden. Come on, Wilden. Let's have something special from you today. And here is Zaprapoulis. Zaprapoulis bursting forward. He finds Plantia. Plantia. He's slowed down. He gives the ball to Rahim. It is another good move from Norwich, but it's well intercepted. Puk picks up the loose ball. Can we get it into the box? Puk is looking to turn. Can't get it into the box. It's headed on by Flores. And there's Wilden, and Wilden's hit the crossbar and it goes out. And it is a corner. No, Puk has kept it in and it goes out for a throw. It's pretty much all Norwich in terms of opportunities, but Nice have come back and taken the possession from us. This is a bit of a worry. We should be winning a little bit more possession than we actually are. If we don't score, it's always going to be tense. It's always going to be our Nice going to pinch one, because that will turn the tie around. That will give Nice the momentum. We don't want that to happen. And Nice are looking to come forward. We're defending well. We're closing them down, pressing them back. And that's good. The low block seems to be working in Europe against these teams. We should be beating Nice, though. We are better than Nice, but they are absolutely dominating the game at the moment. We need to remain defensively solid and keep pushing them back, keep forcing them back, and that's well done. But Nice have an opportunity and it goes over the crossbar. It's still Norwich 0, Nice 0. I'm wondering if I should alter the lines a little bit. Maybe we are inviting them on a little bit too much, and we perhaps need to change things up a little bit in the second half. I think we're doing okay, but we can find another gear. You've defended well and keep going. You can make a difference. I think that probably that's what I have to keep telling them. We have everybody that are playing okay, but Götze is a little bit distracted at the moment, and I'm not sure that that's a very good thing. I think I might make some changes before we go on. And yes, I have made a couple of changes to the tactic. I think I want us to push higher up. Nice have come very much back into this game. And also I've shortened the passing distance a little bit, because we're just giving them too much possession. And so I want us to hold on to possession. But Nice are looking like they are the better team, and I'm a bit concerned at this point in time, as Nice are looking to bring it forward again. They've certainly been the better side on the day. They've created most of the chances. I do know that they tend to fall away as the game goes on, and that's why I've gone now into a counter-press style, because they will get tired and possibly make mistakes. Here is Ibaran. Ibaran for Neil. Neil looking for Wilden. It's a poor pass, but Wilden wins it back. Wilden's in space, and Wilden can't put it away. It's still 0-0 here at Norwich in the semi-final. Can we break the deadlock? I think one goal will be enough for us. Nice need 2 goals, but 1 goal I think will be enough for us to get into the semi-final, and it's still not happening. We're still not able to put this game to bed. I think it's time to make some changes. And so we have made our changes, and they are once again mostly offensive. When our players play badly up front, they all tend to play badly. But at the moment it's still 0-0. We are still in charge of this tie, and 1 goal will certainly put it to bed. Pasquale has given the ball away, but it's picked up by Reguan. Reguan looking all the way back to Götze, and Götze is still... He's fairly pleased, Götze, at the moment. He looked a bit distracted at half-time, but he has got his act together a little bit. And here is, who is this? It's Kitambala. He still can't put it away. We still can't bury this game, and the goalkeeper collects it. Kitambala's first touch was very poor there. This isn't the greatest Norwich performance that I've ever seen, but can we hold on? Can we just sneak a goal? I don't care how we get there. Just defend well, hold on, or manage to pinch a goal at the end. They should be tiring towards the end of the game, but they don't seem to be. Nice are still coming forward. 1 goal right at the end, and we have a habit of giving away late goals. And here it is, I think. Nice are going to score. They put it over the crossbar. I need to shout and demand more from this team. They're not giving enough. And we have 6 minutes to hold on. This has been a very poor performance, but we just need to hold on. Can we sneak a winner? It's just... we're 1 goal in front over the total tie, and Kamara's taken out there. They're going to get a red card, and if they get a red card, that surely seals the tie. It looked like a bad tackle to me, and I think they're going to get a red card. It is a red card, and finally, I think with just a few minutes to go now, we're going to see this through and make it to the final of the Champions League. And that was a very, very nervy affair. But I am happy, as I will tell the players there, that we did not play well, but we got the result we needed. And on the day it was Norwich 0, Nice 0. And what a fabulous day that was for this Norwich team. We have booked our place for a trip to the Puskás Arena with a 3-2 aggregate victory over Nice. We have to come back down to earth now, because we have to now focus on the run-in for the title. And we have to play 3 games in the title. We will have Arsenal next, then Aston Villa and Burnley. We are looking for 4 points from those 3 games. Can we get 3 of them in our next fixture against Arsenal? And then we will be, of course, in the Champions League final against Chelsea. I need to go and get the team ready now for the game against Arsenal. And so we'll be right back just before kickoff. But before we go to our game against Arsenal, there have been 2 massive results. Liverpool have beaten Manchester City by 2-1, which puts Manchester City definitely out of the title race. And Wolves have beaten Chelsea by 2-0. Chelsea, who must have been suffering a European hangover. And that means that in terms of the title now, we will need, I think, just 1 point. Our goal difference is so much better than Chelsea that if we get 1 point, we will be 6 points ahead of Chelsea, and that means it will be title over, as Chelsea only have 2 more games to play. So if we can win against Arsenal or get a draw, the title will belong to Norwich. So I think now it's time to go and play some football. Let's go and kick some balls. And so the team today against Arsenal is Götze in goal, with Muntian, Avbey, Rahim and Allen at the back. Iberin, Matic and Zaprapoulis in midfield, with Aranda, Kitambala and Fenadi up front. We have rotated the team today, and I don't know if that's going to be the best decision, but I do have a funny feeling that there is a lot of football yet to be played, and both Chelsea and Manchester City losing is probably a little clue to me that we need to change the team, rest some players and give some other players the opportunity to make an impact. And the game against Arsenal has begun. Arsenal do have a couple of tired players out there, and so maybe we can take advantage of it. Zaprapoulis zips a ball into the box from a corner, comes out to Iberan. Iberan finds Zaprapoulis. Zaprapoulis bursting inside. He's looking for Kitambala, and Kitambala has headed us into the lead. The referee is going to check for offside. I think that Kitambala was onside, but I've been wrong before with these calls. I think that's a perfectly good goal. I'll be disappointed if it's disallowed. It has been disallowed for offside. I thought he was onside there, but it's a good start, and it shows we are going to be in this game. I'm pretty sure that wasn't offside, but hey-ho, VAR is obviously right. And we are actually pretty much in control of the game at the moment. And if we can pick up loose balls like this, then we will do well in this game. As long as our passing remains assured and we maintain possession as we have all season. Arsenal, who are currently in 5th, and that's a lovely ball through to Fenadi, who chips the goalkeeper, and it's hit the crossbar, and it comes out, and Arsenal are able to clear it. We actually only need a point. We are so far ahead in terms of goal difference that it would just be a crime if Chelsea were able to catch us up in goal difference. So a point, although it won't make us champions today, will pretty much be enough. I think that we will definitely anyway get 1 more point from our remaining 2 fixtures of the ball over the top, but can't find Fenadi. And at the moment it's still 0-0. We've had all the play, we've had all the possession, but we still need that goal. We must get that goal as Arsenal are looking to counter-attack. It comes out to Matic. Matic to Allen. Allen finds Aranda, who comes in for Pook today, and here is Allen looking to get down the left-hand side. Can he get a cross in? He does. It's a long cross over to Zaprapoulis. Zaprapoulis trying to get down the right-hand side. Muntian with the cross into the box. It comes out again to Zaprapoulis to Kitambala. Kitambala has made it 1-0. This will count. We are now ahead against Arsenal. Arsenal did look like they were slightly tired coming into this game. We rotated. Our team is fresh. And the ball came out to Zaprapoulis. Kitambala, it took a slight deflection, but we're 1-0 up. And that means that if we can maintain this, or add to it even, because we are dominating the game, we will beat Arsenal and we will become champions today. But Arsenal have a corner and they have hit the crossbar, and I think that's something that FM needs to sort out. The number of times that people hit the crossbar is just unrealistic. I don't think that teams every week hit the crossbar 2 or 3 times, but it seems to happen in FM. But it does add to the excitement, I suppose. And Arsenal are looking to come back into this game. We need to defend well, and we need to make sure that we are taking our chances when we get them. And Arsenal, poor pass, and it comes out to Muntian. Muntian driving forward, looks for Kitambala. Kitambala to Fanardi. Fanardi to Zaprapoulis, and here's Ibaran, and he's hit the post. And what a chance that was. And so far in this game, the woodwork has been hit 3 or 4 times, and we're not even at 30 minutes yet. This is totally unreal, but my nerves are getting the better of me, and I don't know what I'm saying at the moment. And here come Arsenal, looking to bring it forward. We need to close them down. I'm not quite sure that this game is over by a long stretch, and Arsenal have equalised. It is now Norwich 1, Arsenal 1. We have totally dominated this game, but Arsenal are back in the game. I need to shout at them because that was just not good enough. And our defensive work there was poor. I can't drop the line any further. We just have to keep doing what we're doing. As I said at the beginning, I think there is a lot more football to be played, and I need to demand more of this team. It's not acceptable. Look how tired Arsenal are. But my record of playing against tired teams is not very good. And so we have to try and get through this. Come on. Win the title, boys. Come on. Keep going. You can do this. And I'll be very disappointed. It's another game that we've dominated, and Fanardi's having a poor game, and Aranda's having a poor game. The changes that I made up front have not really paid off. We will need to make some changes. We've just not, again, got our shots on target, and that is what counts in the end. And there's a corner. We've hit the crossbar again, and that I think is about 6 times now that the crossbar's been rattled in this game. And at the moment we are 6 points clear of Chelsea, way ahead on goal difference. I think I'm going to make some changes. We'll wait until this headline, we'll wait till this highlight has finished. It comes out to Raheem. Raheem finds Matic. Matic to Kitambala. Kitambala to Aranda. Finds Fanardi. Fanardi, who's in danger of being substituted, and he's hit it straight at the goalkeeper. He's not having a very good game, Fanardi. He is about to be substituted. Wilden will come on, and if Wilden can make the difference, he will then lift the trophy for us, and we've headed another opportunity over the crossbar. I think it's time to make some changes. And we have made most of our changes. We still have 1 left in the locker. But can we get this 1 goal? Can we get this 1 goal that will win the title for us? Or are we going to have to wait? And I do suspect that we're going to have to wait. And here's Kitambala, who's had a good game today, but he gives the ball away. And here come Arsenal again. And Arsenal easily get out the outside. But Götze has managed to collect the ball. 1 goal and we'll win the title and it will all be over. Can we get it today? I don't know. But hopefully it's not going to be very long. Abve, who's having a very good game today. Pasquale, who's just come on, finds Kitambala. Kitambala doesn't quite know where to look in terms of support. It comes out to Zaprapoulis. Zaprapoulis finds Pasquale, looking for Wilden over the top, but Arsenal managed to clear that up, and it remains 1-1. And Arsenal, I do believe that Arsenal will steal this in the end. We've had 22 shots, but only 6 on target, and that at the end of the day counts. But Wilden, Captain Wilden, has made it 2-1. What a substitution. I wanted to rest Wilden for a couple of weeks. He's come on and he's buried it. And it's now Norwich 2, Arsenal 1. Is this going to be the goal that wins the title for Norwich and retains the title for Norwich? And what a big moment that will be in the save. Retaining the title at this stage is worth 150 points, and this would be a remarkable achievement to do it so quickly, and I think we need to make some more changes. And so we have made our final changes, and we have also dropped the line back a little bit. We want to just hold on now, just try and hold on to get this result. And I think if we can get another goal, it's all over, but I've just pushed the line back because I'm a bit concerned about balls over the top. Arsenal are going to push forward now and look for opportunities, but we can cut these out now. And Matic picks up the ball in midfield. He finds Wilden, who at the moment has made the difference. The ball is headed on, but there's a total lack of communication there as it finds its way back to an Arsenal player. We have managed to cut that out again, as Arsenal are looking to get the ball as forward as quickly as possible. They are in space. They are now going to equalise. And this is breaking my heart again. FM, why do you do this to me? I dropped the line to stop this. And now it is 2-2. And unfortunately, it's not going to be the day today. We will need to wait another day until we pick up the trophy. It's exactly what I was expecting, and I pushed the line back to cope with that, and unfortunately we've given away the equaliser, and that probably is it now. But there's going to be one last chance, and are Arsenal going to win it now? It's like I don't think it's going to be Norwich winning it. I don't think the game works that way, but can Arsenal win it? I just like to hold on. I don't think it matters. Chelsea and Manchester City have both lost. There's that ball through the middle again. We've not defended it. Arsenal are going to make it another one. No, it's gone wide. I think now that's going to be it. We are way over time, referee. Let's blow the whistle now. Let's call this a day. Arsenal have a set piece. Is this the winner? Is this going to make us wait? We have to wait anyway. So one more point against either Aston Villa or Burnley. It doesn't matter. If the game wants Arsenal to win, that's fine by me. We'll just win in the next game. And we're going to have to wait to lift the title. A good tackle. And that is full time. It's Norwich 2, Arsenal 2. And I think we should have won that match according to the numbers. That's what I'll tell them. It wasn't good enough. But we do have still the opportunity to win this. We are 6 points ahead. Our goal difference is 26 goals better off than Chelsea. There is no way in the world that they should be able to turn that around. It is 2-2 at the end of the day. But it has been a very, very good performance. 2 draws have meant that we've qualified for the Champions League for the Champions League final, not the semi-final. And we will now have to play against Aston Villa away and Burnley at home. And we just need pretty much nothing in those games. We just need not to get thrashed in order to win the title. 1 point will definitely seal it. We will come back for the Aston Villa game, and if we have not won the title after Aston Villa, we'll come back for the Burnley game, where hopefully we will then pick up the title. If we do win the title against Aston Villa, we will then move on to the game against Chelsea in the Champions League final. So it's going to be a bit of an episode either way. That's it for this episode, though. If you are brand new to the channel and you like FM content and you love to see people suffer playing this game, you're definitely in the right place. So why not subscribe, like, watch, comment, do all that good stuff and help the channel to grow. Help us to support the British Heart Foundation. We are ever, ever nearer to retain the league and to win the Champions League, which with a team that is really not good enough to do it really would be a phenomenal achievement. All that remains to be said now is we'll see you in the next one.